afternoon. I'm here to introduce you to our next speaker, Mrs. Maya Dougoud, who will give us a presentation about data protection. Maya is a lawyer. She's the president of the Swiss Women Lawyers Association. She collaborates with the Human Tech Institute and is also an external speaker at the University of Applied Sciences of Western Switzerland, Fribourg. As you all know, data is becoming more and more valuable. At the same time, skills and opportunities for retrieving different types of personal data are evolving extremely fast within the fourth industrial revolution. The purpose of personal data protection is not just to protect personal data, but to protect the fundamental rights and freedoms of their owners. Unauthorized, careless, or ignorant processing of personal data can cause enormous harm to people and to companies. Ms. Maya Dougoud has a deep understanding of this matter. In her presentation, she will go far beyond the laws and regulations that ensure data protection. She will talk to us about the ethics and roles of each individual, the richness of collaboration, and the need to go beyond prejudice also in this area. She will share her experiences with us, in particular in data management consulting, in teaching the intellectual property at university, and in managing the projects at the Human Tech Institution of the University School of Engineering and Architecture in Fribourg. I am sure that you are all very eager to listen to Maya's particular approach to this fascinating topic. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. Do you hear me? Thank you for the invitation. I'm really impressed to be here. Oh, it's not my presentation. Can I just... It's on the USB clip. He took the... No, it's not there, no. Sorry. This one, how to educate, yes. It's a good moment to slow down. Is it okay? Just, no, it doesn't work. I can speak without. I'll try. Let it. It's okay. Yes. So sorry, I just need the PowerPoint to feel safe because English is not my mother tongue, and I'll try to explain you what happened in our university. So I need this moment, and I use it also to have a message, because we are the last pieces of this beautiful puzzle that you organized for these 2 days. And my presentation consists of 2 aspects, considering the fact that we are all responsible. One aspect concerns the areas through which I live: human relation, people and technology, rights, advice, and work. The second aspect concerns the area through which I am alive, because I was born in Sarajevo, and there was a war, and I came after this in Switzerland. Solidarity, respect for respect of diversity, implementation of respect of human rights. When I speak of data, it is important for me to talk about the human aspect of the ownership, possession, management, and respect of the data, of the people who work with it, and people who use it, and the people to whom it is linked. Because, as a survivor, I testify today to the fact that the only integral and inseparable part of ourselves, where is it going? Is our own ownership. It is a human right, because every person belongs to him or herself. Trust in you, in your dreams, in your projects. Try, and try again. You will never lose. You will only learn. However, I also note that in the long run, obstacles push us forward, not beyond, but faster in certain fields. And I think that it didn't work because of this video. Normally, the 2 balls come together, and we'll let them go down. I explained because it doesn't work. And then what is really impressive is that the ball, the first one, goes faster. So it means that difficulties can help. We have to use it, to implement it. So, data privacy, data protection, non-discrimination, these all are a part of human rights. I like this. This is what said just before Verica Trstenjak. We just have the same quote. I don't have his career, but I was pleased to meet her. And the second one, data is an important resource for universities and is becoming increasingly important. It's a fact. Data, what kind of data do we have at the higher education? Students' data, employees' data, research data, financial data, administrative decisions data, everything with academical and all. My strategy to implement these data and how we use it, what we do with this, is the same. Trying, and trying again. Do everything that I can, always. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? I'm sorry. I tried everything at the university to give education with emails, posters, video, general courses, private lessons, seminars, thematic coffees, lunches, lunch meetings, early morning session. Once I organized this at 6 o'clock. Aperitif after work, gamification. I tried just everything, just to sensibilize people for what does data mean. This is for the person to whom the data belongs. This is why I did that. And this is also for the liability of the one who manages it. Learning by doing, step 1. When nothing works, I try to do something else. So I just look at the law. What does the law say? This is an obligation. We have different data, personal, sensitive, and there is another sort that I just found, crucial data. What does it mean? It's simple data, but who has a deep impact on persons, because we don't know the lives of the person to whom the data is gehört. Jetzt kommt Deutsch. And what are the obligations? It's an obligation of mean and not of result. This is really important. We have to look at resources and the risks. We have to look at the appropriate level of security, personal data, and subject. So we have to make a balance. And then step 3. I came in a 100-years-old school. I was the first lawyer, the youngest member of the team of general management, one of the rare women. And the fact is that we are 70% women studying law, 87% of company lawyers are women, and I came in an environment where there is more men. You will say me, okay, what's the problem? For me, nothing. But my first day of work, I just had a remark. A professor came to me and told me, you know, intelligent people are engineers, others are lawyers. I then understand that I have a double mission. And then I was looking, what is this environment where I'm come to work? And I saw this. Okay, top-down management, I can understand. You know, there is an effect, optical effect, some rose dots, but in the fact it's like this. Marketing strategy. And then there was the GDPR discussions. And I took this opportunity to make a pitch to the governance. What did I tell them? 3 things. Imagine, we publish a name of a student on the class list, and he or she is a refugee with a special protection. Imagine, we lose the new patentable technology of one Swiss watchmakers industry by using a public cloud. Imagine, we give the information to one family member of a student that is in benefits with legal measures of distance following serious domestic violence. Imagine responsibility, charges, costs. I just have to put this in the middle. Voilà. So, any resemblance to characters, fiction, voilà, voilà. And then there is a 6th step, my pragmatism. What can we do? Behind each data, there is a person. For each data, we do not know the impact of this data on the life to whom it belongs. We do not know. We cannot imagine. We cannot speculate. So we have to take an assurance. This is the first thing we did. Then we make a lot of companies. Inform, prevent, we make tests, fake sales. We put infection, fake virus, on the USB sticks, and we put this in the school at different places. Then we do not forget to thank everybody in our school for making with. We make always positive communication, we encourage them, we change our procedures, we don't look for who is guilty, and we learn from this. And then we all feel part of the team, and we work together. We have an ethic team in the governance, and we work with interdisciplinarity. Equality, psychologists, human resources, IT security, legal department, we work all together. Why? Because when we make the fake things and people do something wrong, they are afraid of losing their job or being critical, very critical about himself. Then we have to help them to say, no, it's not you the problem, it's our procedure. Then what we achieve with this? The governance, interdisciplinarity, and we are building solidarity. And it works. How? Students' data. We decided just to use name, address, and IP addresses for our students. We do not anymore publish ranking awards, even if we are a public institution and even if every diploma is a title. We always ask for consent. Gender and religion, we just decided that this is not a data that we need for teaching to adults. What we did, we have more and more projects with this, with the Human Tech Institute, Technology for Human Well-Being, interdisciplinarity, and innovation. And then we also had a great time in June this year in Switzerland. We had a big feminist strike, and in this area there was the academic manifesto for women in academical. And there is a lot of things that are written, and our organization, our school, signed it. And a lot of our professors signed it too. So we are now engaged to change things, to be aware. I also saw this year, because I do not spend time to analyze what happened in our schools, not everything, but... And then I get this comment after my first lecture teaching IP at the business master classes. One of the students said that I was the only female professor for a 2-year program. And I even didn't notice it. But now we know this, and we will change. For conclusion, I'm proud to be an agent of the change, a dealer of awareness. I just feel like in the Matrix film, once you take the red pill, you can no more, you cannot ignore the situation. So, it was my presentation. Thanks for inviting me. Come on. Work with us. And I will be pleased to answer your questions. Sorry for the little mess with informatic.
Are there any questions? Yeah. Yes, I have one. So you said that you don't rank, you don't make any rankings anymore and awards. So how did you come to this conclusion not to do it anymore?
So we had to decide because we made once a mistake. We published a name, somebody who was in a particular situation. And then there was a balance between our interest as a public organization to publish it, to make the degree known, and the fact that behind this data there is somebody with an impact So now we make always formularies. People have to sign. Do they agree to come, to be in the newspaper, to come on the stage, to receive the diploma? Do they agree that we take pictures? Do they agree to not to receive the prize or the award, but this prize or this award that is published?